Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. How are you today? I hope you all in good condition. First of all, let's thank to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us mercies and blessings so we can attend these meetings without any troubles. I'd like to deliver salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam who has brought us from the darkness to the brightness, so we are always in the right way until now. Venerable Mr. Patria Handung Jaya SPD MA as LTC Lecturer in Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta and all participants in this occasion. And then let me introduce myself. My name is Amalia Rahma Putri. I'm a dental student in Muhammadiyah University of Yogyakarta, and it will be a great honor for me to standing right here in front of you to give a speech about dental education with the theme Good Food for Good Teeth. Before we start, let me ask one question to you. Have you ever asked how the healthy teeth are? The healthy tooth technically when there is no cavities or caries at all. And the color of healthy tooth not always white like paper, but it is yellowish white with somewhat translucent. But the most important things we should know, the healthy tooth are whose structure can perfectly form and it is able to function properly, especially to masticatory function. The healthy tooth are the one most important part in our life. Why I can say that? Can you expect it when we have a toothache or problem in our tooth? It will be very effect to our quality of life. We cannot eating as well and we cannot talking to each other as well. So it can directly be said the tooth or the dental health is always have a big impact to our quality of life. The tooth have complex layer. Example, from the most outer layer there is enamel and the second layer there is dentin. These two layers are the hardest component in tooth that can protect the inner layer that have many blood vessels and nerves. The development of the tooth startly or began when the baby is in mother's womb or when the pregnancy period. From the journal written by I Gusti Ayu Ari Agung and Dewi Farida Nurlitasari from the Prosthodontic Department, Mahasaraswati University Denpasar, they say that the babies or children who's born from the mother that experience lack nutrition during their pregnancy period, they will have high possibility to get caries in later days. So therefore, it is very important to consider the nutrition for pregnant women because it will have a big impact to their babies. Also, from the same journal, they say that are two most important vitamins that have impact to development of the tooth. The first is vitamin A. Vitamin A beneficially to enamel layer, and this vitamin can be found in mackerel, eggs, potatoes, carrots, and pumpkins. And the next is vitamin D. Vitamin D is needed to development of dentin layer, and this vitamin can be found in egg yolks, broccoli, spinach, and kiwi. Also, in addition, there is study says that the children that have experienced lack calcium during growth period, they also will have high risk to get a caries. So, children are advised to consume food and drink has high calcium such as milk and some nuts. Also, there are one group of food that will have a bad impact to our tooth if there is consumed too much, namely cryogenic food. Cryogenic food contain carbohydrate that can be fermented by microorganisms such as sugary food, candy, soda, and fast food. This type of food can lower the oral pH saliva below 5.5, which is an acid pH, and it will cause demineralization or tooth erosion, or we can say it caries or tooth cavities. So, it is necessary to us to limit the consumption of the cryogenic food. And then, from the explanation above, what I can say is the children nutrition needs is very considered from day in the mother's womb or the pregnancy period until their in growth period, because the nutrition will have an impact to development of the tooth. Also, don't forget to maintain or monitor children and help them to always get used to take care of their dental hygiene. I think that's all speech from me. I'm sorry for the mistake and shortcoming, and thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.